It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Ravens and the Raiders. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The numbers for Cooks in that game last week: 8 catches, 110 yards, and the score.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Montgomery. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Toss left to Montgomery. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Herbert off of play action. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Play action. It's Herbert. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football,
got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing, Prescott. That's into the hands of Edwards. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bryan Edwards, his 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Now it's Patterson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Herbert now. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Here's Herbert. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stays.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries, and 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give him the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there?
Yeah,
because I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It got his man complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. On 1st down, it's Herbert. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raiders heading out to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friends.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Prescott. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Bryan Edwards with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Prescott's throw into the hands of Henry here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's got it. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 6-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up at 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Out to his left. Right back to Brown. This time he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this one.
After you play, one on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Throwing again on second down. Herbert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
And that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll find Moreau here. Fights through and now a crease. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On second down, Montgomery. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team?
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, Herbert got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Gets through, and now an opening. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. David Montgomery with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the ball looks bigger when it's approaching the plate and they're smacking it around. I think for him, the windows to throw into are wide open. Doesn't matter whether they're tight or not. He feels like it's wide open, puts it in there. 4 touchdown passes. He thinks he's going to throw a whole lot more before this one's over.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Herbert off of play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. It's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
That's a third.
Plenty of shouts from these crowds and watch the replay. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed touchdown from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And now before the ball changes hands, let's go. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for up your back because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Edwards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Montgomery. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Open man to tight end Henry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there for the Raiders.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 128 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Prescott from the gun. The quick slant caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Single slot.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Touchdown, Raiders. It's complete. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Las Vegas touchdown. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Well, this is an awfully tough.
And now following that last play, winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Steps away to his left.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Dancing to his left.
Herbert has it knocked free. And the Raiders have recovered. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
After the sack on 1st down, Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here,
it springs free. Montgomery loses it.
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover,
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery, and he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
throwing. Prescott. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live foot. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert flushed out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On first down, it's Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. Herbert throwing again. That's to Marshall on a quick slant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Herbert. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And it's caught. And he's brought down.
We play to win.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Terrace Marshall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So the Ravens now down by a field goal, a little under a minute 50 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And once you get out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Herbert. And that's complete to Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Herbert going to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing, Herbert. Oh, Brown, a nice catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th down for Herbert, desperation time, being chased out left. And it's incomplete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give, this is Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the